be speaking.
I've got no idea. This could be really good, or it could be a monumental fail. And I don't know. I've no idea if anybody can hear me. What's going on? I'm hoping you can. If there's anybody out there, if you can see me, if we've made contact, can you? I don't know how you like to do a thing, a heart, an emoticon thing. What do you think, Maria? Is it?
It's not coming through on here yet. I can see there's 6 people.
All right. Hey. So we haven't got the picture of it. So 6 people. Right. Here's the deal. I'm going to talk at you, and assume that you can see me. We've got a different setup. So it's very much like the telly setup. And once we get it sorted, little glitches and things, it'll be smooth. It'll be fabulous because I've got a camera I can talk to you like this on. Like that. And my camera woman isn't going to get all make about holding the thing and moving around, and she's not going to have to sit on my shoulder anymore. And we've got an overhead camera straight onto everything that you can see, much as we do when we do the zooms on the telly. But unfortunately, right now, I don't know if we've got anything that we can see. Can you see anything, Ray?
I can see you, Sheena. Could people please give us a thumbs up icon if you can hear us?
Yes, if you can hear me, give us something to indicate you can hear. We can see that you can see, but let me know if you can hear.
Why can't I see?
Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They're probably not even going to allow
I've got comments coming in now, which I can now see too.
Yay!
And we've got a flurry of thumbs up. I think we cracked it, Sheena.
Come on, look at there's no stopping us now, baby. Oh, she'll probably want to see this. You know, like,
ain't no stopping us now.
I'm not even sure if you can hear her because I've got my little earpods in with a mic. So unfortunately, we might be filtering that out completely, but we'll not tell her. See now. But the thing is she might be taking it too far. She's got a director's chair, burying megaphone, Cecil B. de Cooper. But it should be worth fine. So thank you for joining us if you're there. And you know, the thing is you want to do a bit of preamble because some people join, you know, you filter in a bit and think, oh, I forgot about it, or tried to forget about it, and I've snuck up on you, and yeah, I got you. So we're not in a hurry. We're just going to chill tonight. We're just going to have a lovely time playing. And I've got lots of stuff around me, and I've got a sort of a plan. I'm going to do at least 1 card, maybe 2. And I'm going to talk at you incessantly. And we're going to use the My Kind of People. Phew, I tell you what. Wow, love designing that. Loved everything about it. And I'm loving that it's finally getting all sorted. So yeah, fingers crossed, we're at the very last hurdle of getting everybody happy with this. So please bear with. But in the meantime, we're going to play with it. We're gonna have a bit of fun with this. And the card I'm going to show you, I haven't even got it to look at, because it's at the studios. I sent some ahead, and it's one of Debbie's cards. And the reason I'm doing that card is it was requested by Maddie Cooper. So I'd love to know how to do that card, the one with the heart on it. One with the heart on it. I might need more to go on. So I had a look through, phoned Debbie. I said, Debbie, the one with the heart. She said, could it be that one? And it was. So we've located, Maddie, the one with the heart. And I can't show you what we're going to make, so we're just going to start playing with it. So those of you who don't know what My Kind of People are, it's a series of dies. I've got the little thing to show you here. So you get a load of dies like that. They're all the cutouts there, so you've got a whole family. Can we say that, camera woman?
Yes, we can.
Oh, how cool is that? I'm just going to assume you can until she does some kind of weird, like, kind of mime thing when she puts on leotard and Marcel Marceau. And then I figure out that it's not happening the way it should do. But that's My Kind of People. They're all the little. It's for whatever your family unit is, for whatever the family unit you're sending it to, whatever the group of friends are. You can mix and match to your heart's content. They're the dies, and they come with 4 stencils. Can't find the stencils. I've got my stencils that are used stencils here, but let me show you what they look like in case you have got them, can't remember them. There's this one here. I wanted them to be the kind of scenes that you know me for, and outdoor and cool scenes and nature scenes, but with a difference. It's like, I want to have that special coffee you had that morning, Sheena, because if that's what you're saying, woof, hello. But you know what? That's the fun of it. It's about patterns. Kind of reminds me of like fabric. You know, if you were like a plique in fabric, that's what I thought. Pattern on pattern, but still suggests, in this case, a country scene. We're going to use this one for one of them shortly. And if you're liking this new setup, can you let us know? Show some love. I love all this. You know, I've been watching YouTube and all the things they say, you know, about subscribing and thinking all this one. By the time you finish this, it's half an hour's gone. But yeah, just let us know if you're liking this setup, if you can hear us properly, if you can see properly. Wait, you see the overhead. Wow, you're going to love that. So there's the beach scene. Again, funky. There's I love this one. This was very Van Gogh inspired. I say that in the style of my ex-art teacher. I love this Scottish lady. And also in the style of Miss Jean Brodie. Girls. You'll love this one, girls. It's very Van Gogh inspired. I sound like also Maggie Smith. Feriverto. I'm even worse when I can just talk to the camera like that and I haven't got Maria doing us like, shut up behind it. I find myself, she's not me peripheral. It's great. I might get a little bit, what's the word, reckless, but maybe not.
Can they hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
No, not you.
Oh, can they hear you? All right, if Maria speaks, can you let me know if you can hear her?
Hello.
Go on, say something. Go on, give us a song. Go on, look at this one. It's raindrops
Keep falling on my head.
Are you going to do it the style of Sasha Distel or
Mrs. Miller?
Was it B.J. Thomas who did it? The other one. I was a bit of American twang or a little bit of little bit. I was singing it in style a bit more like Clouseau when he was singing earlier. But this. I love this one. I'm going to use this one, the rain, as well. So they're stencils. If you've already got them, you know. And we are going to start creating. And I'm going to just start playing because I'll show you what we're going to create. So what I'm starting with, this is what we do. Are we ready, Maria? Are you ready? Have we moved on? She's right. Come on. Look at this. Check it out.
Whoa.
Are we on that overhead?
Yes, I need to try and figure out how to zoom in.
Right, yeah, we need to zoom in. Definitely. No, we're not. Okay, we're not quite there. Not quite there on the overhead. Bear with, please. Please call her. Do you want me to sing some older music?
Well, it's actually not letting me zoom in. So do you know what I'm going to do, Sheena? I'm going to manually.
Oh, here we go. This is what we get before a Zoom meeting on the Facebook, on the TV lives. You get this. You get the person standing on the bench next to me and zooming in manually on the camera. Should be zooming in, but that's a little glitch we can work on. So hopefully you can see that now. And we can commence. So the first thing I'm going to do, here's what it's going to have. I'm going to talk through it. We're going to use the rain stencil. And I want to have it so that position so that I've got a good kind of horizon line. I want some puddle, but not too much puddle, and quite a bit of rain. I think I'm going to do it about there. Right, about that. So I can see my card through it, and I've done a little bit of target practice. Is that instruct there, Maria?
It is.
And I've got this in there like that. Oh, you know, I was doing something and I knew I got distracted. I went for a pencil and I didn't bring one back. I need a pencil. And I have colour pencil. Let's have a look and see what I've got in here. I've got my erasable colour pencils in here, so that's alright. And watercolour pencil would do too, because watercolour pencil will probably just dissolve when you add inks to it. But I've got these erasable ones, and the only thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to roughly just mark off a couple of these little puddle lines, so I know that this is my horizon line, because it's got like a ground and then it's got the rain further up. Now, even if I stencil this, and I think the rain's heavier up here and I want that more dense, I can stencil that bit, if you get me, and then I can pull this down and have a little bit stronger rain further like that, which is what I'll probably do. But that's just there to help me mark out where my horizon line's going to be, because what I'm going to do now
is push the card a little bit up the glass, please.
See, that's the thing.
Up again.
On the TV, when I do it, I've got a screen and I can see where I'm at. But on this...
Well, let's try.
I haven't. Oh, here we go, now I can. We've got tech everywhere. It looks like what's happened there? Okay, we're good. It looks like like Currys would be jealous of this place. So that's the card there. So hopefully, we can start inking. What I'm going to do is I want a rough kind of heart thing going on like here, like this. Now, if you're rubbish at drawing hearts, if you're thinking, well, I'll never get that, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, when I spoke to Debbie when she made this card, and I said the heart card, she says, well, you know what, truth be known, it was a complete accident that turned out like a heart shape. And it looked fabulous. So what I'm doing, hang on, are you going to climb up here again?
Yeah.
This being the first
right
one, once we got this set up will be good. So bear with, Maria's climbing again. I think she's zooming in a bit closer for you.
Which means you've got to move your thing up.
Alright, just tell me where.
There is a little lag.
Just zoom in a little bit, Maria, and then... Can you do it?
I've done it already.
Oh, that's it zoomed in. Didn't really zoom in on the thing. Right, oh, hang on.
Yeah,
right, that's
there's
it.
quite a lag.
Delay, right.
Right, so if you follow what you can see.
Okay, I think we're about
Then
there,
we'll be
guys. Alright, just so that you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a little bit of a lemony colour, a light hue, and I'm going to do a little bit of a sun glow in the middle. And I'm using my applicator to do that. So I'll use a clean one because obviously if it's a lighter ink, you really don't want to contaminate it with anything. So, and here's another thing you can do. As I want this really pale, and I'm starting in the middle of the card, I'm going to use a bit of glycerin. So always have a bit of glycerin on hand. If you haven't got some of your local chemist, this is what I put my thing in. I just decant it into this little, bottle I got. But and I'm going to put a tiny little touch of glycerin on my applicator when I pick up this lemon because I want it really pale. And I want to blend it out and have it really diffuse, so it's just a kind of a glow in the centre. Oh, you know what? These earpod things, love them, they're amazing, but they don't stay in your ears. The amount of shows I've had to subtly reach down and pick them up off the floor, and I can't do them any good. Right, so we've got that glow in the centre, and I just want it to blend out in a kind of ombre, a blend to kind of white. Right, that's it there, glow there. I may put a little bit of reflective glow down here too. It's really hard doing somebody's card, using that for reference, but you haven't got the reference in front of you. Because all the technology is being used to record this and put it out, so I can't even refer to it. So Debbie, it might not even resemble it in any way, shape or form. But you know what, we'll have a play. So, we've got that there. Next thing, I'm going to use a darker applicator. And I am going to use some black soot. Now this time I want this really quite dark around the outside. So I'm going to start off the card and start inking. Is this black soot or is it, it looks like a foreign thing. I have a feeling this is what they called, you know the thingy one, the hybrid one, what they called, right? Oxide, I think it's oxide. It looks very opaque. Whereas black soot is normally much more transparent than this, but that's okay, we can work on it. So what I'm doing is I'm working around the sides like this, and I'm trying to blend and move it into a heart-ish kind of shape, like that.
Can you put it a little further up your glass mat?
So I'll just continue with that. This, and just sort of, I want it really dark in the corners, but I want it lighter towards that heart shape in the middle. What you can do if you're not great at masking, I was talking through this with Maddie. This is what Debbie did. She just blended it and kind of sculpted a heart shape. If you do a mask, you're going to get a harsh line, all right? You're going to get a really quite a distinctive line on there. So it was an option, but we thought we'd try and do it without doing that. So what I definitely need to do is a little bit more glycerin here. And I'm going to, there's still a lot on that. You know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably going to change my applicator because it's got so much ink on it that I'm not being able to blend it out. I'll just put that one on there. it's adding still too much. See now there, that's a bit more like I want. It's still not great, I'm not gonna lie. Right, cheers Maddie. Great idea. Right. So yeah, that's not working either. I need another applicator. The black suit is far too strong and I'm not liking what I'm getting here. But because you can't put white back, we've lost the white in the card, so that's gone. So, but I do need this to be blended in a lighter fashion in the middle. Right, heart. We've lost the heart a bit. Yeah, we've lost the heart. Debbie, I don't know how you managed to do this. No idea how you got that as a tight heart shape. We've got a sort of a heart shape going on. See, the larger it is, the easier you'll get the heart shape. I think I've used a smaller bit of card, but it's all right. All is not lost. We can work with that. But that's a lesson learned. Absolutely have more than one applicator when you're working with black suit, especially as I think this is an oxide, which I did not want to use because the oxides are really opaque and very, very intense. I thought I had picked up a regular one. So we'll continue. We'll use the ordinary ink here around the outside, see if that is a bit better. And I'll tell you what else you could use. If you wanted darker again, which I might even do that, is you can use your concentrates, the pigments, and you can apply them with a bit of glycerin, and that will be darker again. So I'll continue around like this. Keep going. We'll persevere through it. We will get through it. We will. Can we fix it?
Yes, we can. Sheena, it's only a piece of card.
Well, at the end of the day, absolutely. See now, as you say, just say now, more come. Well, hello. How many people are watching? I can hardly just pretend this didn't happen, can I?
No, there's 162 people know it's happened.
Oh, right. Say nothing.
But if it can happen to you, hey.
Well, you see, Maria, what I'm doing here is I'm not gonna let it lie. It won't defeat me. This centre beat me won't defeat me. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm now using this lemon and I'm going around and I'm just sort of bleaching that heart back in. So now, can you see we've got the heart back?
Yes.
So, phew!
Well recovered, Sheena. Yay!
I feel like I've just run a marathon, I tell you. So, we've got that back. It's looking a bit dismal right now. It needs lifting, it needs colour, it needs joy in it, and right now, not so much. But what we need to do is we need to dry this. And if you want to layer it up to get it darker again, we can do that. But right now, I'm going to get my heat gun on it. I'm going to dry that background. And then we're going to get the stencil on and start playing with it. So you might not hear me when I do this. So I'll do as much as I can. And if you heard a little bit of a drinking sound, it's just me drinking my Lashes ginger beer. Non-alcoholic variety, I have to say. I'm daft enough without it. Right, so this is important, if you can hear me, to dry this, because we're going to full bleach, we're going to stencil and things, and we don't want, and we're going to use embossing powder, and we do not want to have stuff sticking to the background, and if the ink's wet, that's what will happen.
Sheena, Mary is asking, does the glycerin contaminate the ink pad?
Right, Mary, if you're worried about it, you can't put too much on, yeah. But so what you can do is splodge it onto your mat. And if you can hear me. So I don't know if you heard that, Mary, but if you're worried about contaminating your ink pads with the glycerin, which is a fair comment, I usually splodge it out onto my mat. So I'll take my ink pad and I'll splodge some ink onto my mat like that. Then I'll pick it up onto my applicator, and then you're not diluting that in any way. So we've got this, and I'm trying to even remember the card now. And we need the stencil and we need the people. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to work on these people shortly. But basically what we've got is we've got a couple, and they're going to be walking, holding hands, and they're going to have umbrellas. He's going to have an umbrella like that. Okay, we'll position it so that that's pretty straight. And she's going to have an umbrella. Where's the right umbrella? She's going to have an umbrella like this. And it's going to be like they're out in a little stroll. Just position it so that you've got that. But we need to make these look a bit more cool. They're holding hands, they're walking with their umbrella, and they've got a couple of cats, these ones. Could be a 2-dog household, could be a 2-cat household. No need to decide. So we'll have that little cat. If you turn it around, obviously it's going the opposite way. And this one can be coming this way in the foreground. So they're out walking, the little cats are walking with them. That'll work champion. Apparently the sign was move it up, move it on. Now what I've already started to do is highlight these. So I'm gonna let that dry, and we'll come to how to make these look a bit better. So let's pop them there, and we'll work on them. So before the highlights, before anything's done to them, this is more what you're going to get like that. All right, and that little bit of detail on it, I think, makes all the difference. All right, because it could be the moon glow, it could be the glow from the heart. Oh, bless them. Just guiding them through there. So let me show you how that works. The secret to your success here is your white gouache, or as Dan likes to keep calling it, goulash.
Yeah, goulash.
Goulash, bless them. Yeah. So I'm going to pop that little bit there. Now this is strong stuff, so you don't need much of it. So we'll pop that there. And we will. Are we getting comments on the picture and sound? Is it better than usual? Are we getting anything back? I'm using one of my number 8 favourite brush here. I'm going to water this down a little bit, and I'm just going to catch a little bit of his hair like this. Water it down. You don't want it too bright and light. And then just think about where the moon would hit if it's kind of more towards the right. So it'll hit his face, a bit of his hair, and it might hit a little bit across his shoulder here, with that arm, a little bit at the bottom of his jumper. Just gives it that little bit of extra detail and dimension.
Susan and Angela are saying that sound and pictures are better.
Yay, thank you guys. We used to do this a bit back, didn't we? And then we haven't, because it's like the dining room we have. But as we're kind of in this for the long haul, and as we're already doing this with the TV, we thought, well, let's get it all set up so we can do a better Facebook Live for you as well, so you can see everything that you need to see. So we've got him highlighted pretty well now. Like that'll do, maybe a little bit back there, a little bit like this.
Sherry says both are great.
Great, fantastic.
That's
Hey.
Sherry, baby.
Can you hear her? Did you hear her? I'm not singing, you know why? Because you're just going to hear me on this mic.
No, they can hear me too.
Can they? Are you sure?
I'm
you
sure.
Think?
Yeah.
Right, so what I'm doing is I'm going to take a little bit of this, again, diluted slightly, and I'm following the ridges on the umbrella. Just a little bit like this. Just so that, again, it looks like the moonlight is catching the top of the umbrella. And then what you can also do is you can just take a bit of water and just blend it out just a little bit, so it's not as hard a line. And then if you want to go back and add a little bit more of a stronger white to it and bring that highlight back, you just go over. All you do is just don't dilute the goulash as much. Alright? So we've got the highlight, and then I might actually do that. I might go back and say, right, I'm going to pop a little bit more of a distinctive highlight like that. See? All using that larger brush, because you don't have to keep going to the smaller one.
And my friend Alison Garrett says that I can be heard loud and clear.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. She will find a way.
Cheeky. And Maddie, my sister, says, you're in fine voice, Maria.
Oh, she always is. We do that, don't we, Maria? We sing a lot. We don't care.
Yeah, we do sing a lot. Yeah.
We do. And we know all the same dodgy songs, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care. Right, so we've got that there. You could put a little highlight on the little doodah as well if you want, but that's the umbrella ready. Now, the red umbrella, I'm going to do the cat. This is how I've coloured the little lovely lady, just the same as the gentleman. But the little cats, similar thing. Remember, one I'm having that way and one I'm having that way. So him at the back, he can just have a little bit of a highlight on his head there, on his face, or her face. A little bit on the back, like that. That's all we need, just don't need too much. Just a little suggestion of the light catching. Same again here. Can you see all this all right, guys?
I can see it good my end.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure they can.
Fabulous.
I've got a button here, Sheena, that says bring them on camera. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Bring them on camera.
Yeah.
We've got stuff on this programme, we don't know what it does yet. We're scared to press anything. Before we went live, we were really behaving and talking very politely in case you could hear us. We weren't my common self and usual self, were we, Maria?
Don't panic, folks. I'm not going to push the button.
No, don't push the button.
No.
Don't press the red button. I was thinking,
whatever you do, don't push the blue button. It is.
The red button. And you press the red button. So I'm going to pop them out the way for a sec. I'm going to just wipe this here because this red umbrella, we've got another little trick we want to do. We want to make that look a bit cooler because we don't just want highlight on that. And this is what I love, that spot colour thing. That's cool. Now you've got to be careful when you do this because that's very delicate. So, but I want to add a little bit of a shadow at the bottom of this. Just to give it a little bit of contouring. So I'm using that same black suit in the applicator or oxide, whatever it is I picked up. And see how that's got more dimension.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just a little thing makes a lot of difference. And then I shall take my little bit of goulash.
Goulash. Sherry wants some singing.
Do you, Sherry? So
Yeah.
we're thinking of a weather thing, were we? I was actually, all the rain songs were just tripping off my tongue earlier with poor Debbie when I was talking to her on the phone. I've sang them all out. I didn't have the Bora Durant. Yeah, I had Raindrops Will Fall on My Head, as we just done, and I Can't Stand the Rain.
Now, Steph Clark says there's nought wrong with having a sing-song, ladies. Hello from Geordieland.
Oh,
Love the close-up.
Champion pet. You know what? I have to tell you.
Champion pet.
You see, I've been teaching her. My brother sent her a Lawn Yourself Geordie book. And so, you know, so when we actually do get to go and move up, you know, visit everybody up north, she can have a bit of the pat out and actually know what most of us are saying. So yeah, bless her. It's like being like the anti-Eliza Doolittle, you know, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. So I'm like Henry Higgins, just you white.
Henry Higgins.
Just you white. So that's me, right? Except it's been, no Maria, not quite. It's the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. And she's getting there, aren't you, Eliza? Yeah.
Why, man?
There you are, getting close, bless. There's hope for her yet.
Why, pet? I've mastered those two.
Yeah.
Can I just also say hello to Nicola Yvonne as she's coming up on the screen, known to me as Nikki, or to us as Nikki. Now, Nikki lives in, what's the word?
In
Plymouth, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Plymouth.
Oh, yeah.
And Nikki's going to help us put together a workshop in Plymouth when we're allowed to get back out and about and start gathering in groups again. How fantastic is that? So big thanks to you, Nikki.
Yeah, cheers, Nikki. We will be there.
Roll on groups.
Come on. So, and can I just say, my family up north, I have to say to my oldest sister, she like what I said, so Andrea and Joe, who I found out both, they're so good. In fact, their daughter Lisa will not let them be bad because she's just like, you know, just paranoid about looking after them. And all have been to the shop for the bit that they needed, and they both got blinking COVID. So that so send your well wishes, will you, for Andrea and Joe.
Get well soon.
So so that's that umbrella done. A little bit of a highlight there now. It's important that we want to mould this. We want to give it a bit of shape. And I've got to be honest, I've put a bit of sticky on the back of this because I had it on a bit of acetate to keep them all together. So if you do a lot of your cutting out, you want to stop them getting damaged. a little bit of tape, but make sure you take the tacky off it. I haven't taken as much tacky off it, and keep it on like a acetate sheet or something, and it'll stop them getting all bent out of shape. Just don't get bent out of shape, Maria.
No.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So I'm shaping that there, like that. And then we've got those two ready. We can even give a little bit of dimension to the mister here. We can form this around, because I think dyes always look better when they're a little bit, even if they're not going to be that proud of the picture, just a little bit dimension being the dye. And she's all good to go. So they're sorted. We'll go back to the background and we'll do a bit of creating there. So let me see. Now here's the thing. We need these people positioned, and we need to do a cast shadow. That makes a big difference too. But I'm in two minds whether to do the stencil. I think I'm going to do the stenciling first and then do the cast shadow. The stencil is going to have some dimension, and I'm going to come back with the ring stencil here.
We've got people in Harlow watching, people in Wiltshire.
Hey, fabulous.
And Mary and her husband have had COVID as well, and they've had a very difficult couple of weeks. So, Mary, do you want a song?
Yeah.
Let us murder a song for you.
God, seriously, relapse comes to mind, Mary. Run, Mary, run.
Run, Forrest.
Run, Forrest, right. I'm holding this up just so that I can see the horizon. It's easier if you hold it up, you're not sure. And tell you what I'm doing. I'm offsetting this a little bit. So I've decided I'm making executive decisions as I go along. Having not made this card before, and it being someone else's fabulous card, I am going with what I can remember of the card, but also what I'm thinking would work in my own little brain. So what I'm thinking is we'll do a little few darker puddles like this, and then we're going to offset it. And what's going to happen is we're going to have light puddles too. So we're going to have some little bit there, texture. If you want a bit more, we can move it around and get just a bit of texture going on through that stencil. So I'm pressing through, getting a bit of something through that, and I might even do that with the rain as well. So we've got the effect already of a little bit of water kind of starting, and I'm going to do the same with this too, because I think it's never a bad idea, I think, to layer. Not a bad idea. I've just also discovered I think I'm going to have to invest in a new black suit. Just saying. So pounce through your stencil, okay? Pounce through it rather than drag through it, and be careful. Your stencils, don't be like the Cooper as well and obsessed about cleaning them. If it's just ink, wipe them off with even a baby wipe or something. But acrylics, if you're using acrylics or mediums or gestles or anything like that, get them in water ASAP. But don't scrub the life out of them, because you don't want to ruin your stencils at the end of the day. You still want to look after them a bit, all right? So, and if it's, like I say, just a little bit of ink, it's not the end of the world, it's fine, it's okay, it'll be fine. So we've got that there, we've got this going on. Now what I think I'm going to do, before I do the final embossing bit, I think I'm going to lay out where these guys are going to go. I'm not worried about the umbrellas at the minute, necessarily. I'm going to just put my people here, make sure they're standing on, like, the ground, because we've created a kind of ground there, haven't we? And they're walking towards the pretty heart. And figure out where the cats are going to go. So I'm going to put one little kitty cat back there, and one little kitty cat here, and yeah, I'm gonna have the rain behind them. Two options here. The reason I'm thinking this through, I can stick them down and then I can stencil over the whole thing. But if I do that, they will have to be flat to the card to do the stenciling. Are you with me? These are decisions we're making, executive decisions. And then we can stencil the texture over the whole thing. Or I can do what I'm going to do here and stencil everywhere where the rain's going to be in the background. It's going to look a bit weird because they're not going to have rain coming over them. But I think we'll live with that. So what we're going to do instead, I'm going to take my black soot and I'm going to splodge some on my mat. That's not very black, that black soot. What's going on? And I'm going to start to create a little cast shadow kind of thing. So by that, I mean I'm going to anchor my little cap down there. And I'm going to think about a little idea of just like a little tail. So you're kind of mirroring sort of what's on there, but in a non-committal fashion. Just something like that will do. Okay? And it gives the impression of there being a little shadow going on. You with me? Or are you agin me?
We're with you.
That's good. Okay. So same kind of deal. So you've got a little shadow cast there, and then we'll cast a shadow coming from them, long shadow here. We've just got an impression of our leg there. And I'm thinking of like the light source and it coming from the centre. And that makes all the difference. It makes loads of difference. It's one of those cards, and Maddie was saying, she says, that's a really nice card. It looks pretty simple. I should be able to. And then it was like, well, there's more to that card than I thought. I said, yes, I know. That's the ink cards. They're a bit tricksy. It's these little details that make all the difference when you don't at first see them. But you go, wow, that looks really cool. And the difference that's made, see?
Mm-hmm. Looks great.
Phenomenal, isn't it? And that are the little things. So you can start off easy peasy, lemon squeeze, and still looks cool without the shadows and things like that. But then you do something and go, oh wow, that really helped. So we've got them in the world, we've got the context going on. Now we're going to think of how we're going to pretty up the background and do a bit of bling on it. So,
Madeline and Lauren have got to go and stand in the corner because they're late.
Oh, was Madeline your
No, not my Madeline.
Oh, a different one.
Madeline Wadley.
Maddie, cool.
Yeah.
You're having a laugh. After this, you requested this. That's all right. Madeline, what was it? Madeline? What's it? Which one?
Madeline Wadley.
Madeline Wadley. You nearly got Maddie in a lot of trouble there.
You're late. You're late for a very important date.
Yeah.
Hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
You are the Mad Hatter singing right at you as only she can. So. Right, now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to... Are we still on the overhead camera?
Yes, we are. You need to go up a little bit with your picture, though.
Okay, thank you. Just having a little drink then. Back to the stencil. And back to taping this on now, because we need this. I'm going to do the bottom. Let's do the bottom first. And pop it on there, then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do that again. Get the horizon line straight, because you don't want the water... like that would not work. Water doesn't stay static on a hill, does it? So we'll do that about there. Turn it around, get a bit of red tape and position it. Now, there's a few options that you can do here. I'm going to use embossing powder, and an embossing powder that would look lovely would be, you know, the white embossing powders I've got a bit of bling in them.
Mm-hmm. That
would look cool. However, I haven't got one. I used to have, excuse me, my hiccups, loads of embossing powders like that, those berry powders. I'm going, Maria, I need to go on a little spend.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I know. Yeah.
Hi to Tinny Dance, by the way. I can see you on there, Tinny, and hi to your mum.
But what I'm going to do, right, look at this. I've got lovely Chloe's gave me some of hers as well. I love that colour. That's fab. You could go blingy, glitzy rain like that. There's nothing to stop you, you know.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's try.
Maria likes that. She loves a bit of glitter.
Oh, yeah.
That's lovely, isn't it? It's called Turkish Night, and I'm wondering if it's got a clear base or a solid base. What I'm wanting is a solid base, Maria, because it's going to have to be bright to show up against this background.
Gotcha.
Right, so here's the thing. If you want to see Debbie's card, it's on the inklets and in the albums for this thing. Two ways we can do it. We can go straight on and do gold bling and have it really pretty and a bit psychedelic. The other thing we can do white. Let's do both.
Both?
Yeah, we can do both.
You're ever so daring.
Oh, tell you what, that's me tonight. This is how I'm rolling tonight, Maria.
I know, I've noticed.
Hey,
Madeline Wadley, you can climb off the naughty step. You are forgiven.
Right, so Madeline Wadley, just for you, what I did was I put a bit of glycerin on my applicator, cleanish applicator, and I'm pouncing through, because you don't need to use your embossing ink for this. Glycerin works much better because it's a bit thinner. It gets right into your applicator. Keep one applicator aside for glycerin, for when you're doing this, and then you won't just get mixed up with the rings. I'm pouncing through.
You push it up your mat a little bit,
yeah.
please. Thank you.
Pouncing. And then I'm going to take it off after all that, right? So what I'm going to do now, hope I've got enough pounce through there. I need a bit of card. And I'm going to pop a little bit of white on first, see what it looks like. Oh, you know I can use the anti-static pad. Right, we might get away with it. Definitely should use my anti-static pad before that, because even though you've dried your cord, you're still going to get bits clinging. So we'll put that there. Let's dry that and heat that, and then already it'll start to come to life.
We've got another Sheena Tonner is watching.
What?
I know, there can't be two of you.
She must be lovely. Just be a canny sort, that Sheena.
Hello to Tasmin and to Deakin.
Evening all. Right, so we've got some highlights on the water now, so all of a sudden it's come a bit like splishy splashy. I don't mind that, it looks a bit bubbly, a bit like water. That's fine. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. However, I am going to use my anti-static bag for all the rest. Now, when you use this, it might go a bit duller, but it should dust off later, so don't be scared of that. Right, shall we try that gold as well, and then we'll do the same with the green?
Yeah. Use your anti-static bag.
Yeah, I've done it. We're good. We're good, Maria. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Fear not, Cooper. Fear not. Right, so I'll pop that there. I think it's straight. Yeah, maybe-ish. Pop that on there. Let's do it all again. In a blingy fashion this time, so a little bit more glycerin. It's very, I don't know how it feels. It feels strange doing it like this. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like I'm on my own, Maria, without you there with the camera looking over my shoulder.
Ah.
I'm all, I know. Keep talking to me, Maria. Keep talking.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Well, you could start me off on songs. Are we not singing tonight, folks?
Shall we do it? Right, let's
I was up for a sing song.
Well, I know. This is it. So I think we need, but I think there's more rain songs. I can't have it. It's raining.
It's pouring. My love life is boring me to tears. After all these years,
No sunshine.
no moonlight,
No stardust.
no sign of romance.
We don't. Oh, it's only one bit of rain. Right, we're going to stop there because, we don't want to take the limelight away from Donna and Babs.
And we'll have to pay royalties if it's...
Well, none of the notes there applied. But, yeah, that's the only reason. Not that we can't hit those notes because, hello.
You know we can't hit those notes. What kind of glycerin are you using?
I'm using just ordinary vegetable glycerin. You can get them at your local chemist. You can get them at the foodie type glycerins will also work. And it's cheap as chips. You don't need to pay a fortune. You can get them on the Amazonioni. Yeah, not expensive at all. I know that Boots had it for about a couple of quid or something a few years back. So right, let's keep that.
Sherry in America says Tony's come into the living room for the concert.
Ah, bless him.
Perhaps he thought something was wrong with the computer.
Probably come in, he's come to rescue you, Sherry's.
Yeah, what's that noise?
Yeah, what's going on? Is it taking cover?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so we've got that in. I'm liking a bit of bling there, Maria. I'm liking that.
Yeah.
Double bling thing going on. Yeah.
Hello to Julie Green.
Julie Green. Hello, Julie Green. Be warned, there will be more noise that we are making.
And Tammy Knight.
Tammy Knight. Tammy. Oh, there was the song, yeah. Tammy's in Love, wasn't that a song there? And also Night. Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
And also, those summer nights.
Grease. Tell me more. Wasn't
that lovely? Can't can't really do much.
That's just for you, Tony. Get in. We've got men crafters on the channel. Yay!
Oh, we did that the other day, didn't you? You said something to me, and it's like, some people are so touchy. Are you making fun of me, Riz?
Yeah, you're probably the only one who's memorised all of the lines.
I do, but I don't get out much, and I do. I've got that. There's nothing else in my head, you see. You know, I keep telling you about me bloke who's that filter bloke who doesn't know what to keep and what to throw away. He's rubbish. Me filing bloke in my head keeps all the rubbish. Not that is going to make any difference or be of any use. But yeah.
Sherry says Tony's shaking his head and laughing. Well, I think that's rude, Tony.
Seriously rude, yeah. If I had the sense to be offended, I would.
Michelle Thomas is watching. Hey, Michelle.
Michelle, my belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. I know what I just said.
Amanda Stockham says her hubby's walked out of the room and said that he can't read with all this singing.
Right,
oh dear. There'll be a row in their household later.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's so
welcome,
funny.
Everyone.
Oh. Enid asked a question a little while back.
Was it a relevant crafting question?
Yes.
Oh, well, we'll ignore that. Go on then, moving on.
She asked if you can please bring this set back, but I did mention, I think, on a post a little while back, and you can go ahead and answer or elaborate on it, that you are in talks to try and bring some of the things back that people have missed out on.
Yeah, we want to do that. I've suggested it.
Because they're not in the habit of bringing things back on Create and Craft.
But there have been instances, especially lately, where there's been it's sold out and a lot of people didn't get what they wanted. So I'm wanting to do a back for one day only kind of thing with maybe limited numbers of 2 or 3 different ones. So maybe we'll put a post up and you can tell us what you missed out on that you would like to see back. That might be a thing. And this is
the most popular ones will win the day, I think.
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
Hi, Karen Russell.
Hey, Karen.
Karen says she's loving it.
Yay! Cheers, Karen. So,
Kath says her hubby makes her wear earphones. We're in your world, Kath. He doesn't know what he's missing out on.
He doesn't, yeah. He'll be well jail, I'll tell you.
All right. Sherry says, I hope you can bring back maybe a USB.
Oh, well, there might be something on the horizon coming up in not too distant a future. A future? Any in the real world, it could be whichever future you want. Right, so we've got a ring going on. It's very white, isn't it? Bring some of the other stuff on. Well, you'll probably see nothing when we've got all this bling on, Maria. I might even try and go a bit over the top of what we've done with the bling. I'm never going to line that up. No, I'm not.
Pat says she's singing along. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat. Right, I'm just going to position it about there, and we'll do the bling one as well. That's a bit over the top, but I'll just play, Maria. That's fine.
Just play.
I'm just playing. Yeah, it's all good. In the hood, it's all good.
Just a piece of card.
It's a bit of card at the end of the day. That's what I keep saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of card at the end of the day. And sometimes, you find out what you didn't want to do. And you go, right, I won't do that again.
More singing, says Kath.
Okay. Do we have any requests?
You request, and if we can manage.
Yeah. Hey, we'd fear nothing, Maria, you know that.
Yeah, I'm not scared. Hi, Rose Smith.
Right, so I'm trying to make sure I've got all of this splodged through there to hold that very thingy. You'll find that the stuff the glitter in needs a bit more kind of substance to hold it onto the card. So we'll pop this here. I'm probably going to darken around the outsides a bit more as well. What am I doing? Yeah, that one, yeah. Because I need that, we've lost the vignette look of it. It's all looking a bit pale and it's going to look super blingy when I get this on. Oh, look at that.
Down Comes the Rain, It's Always the Blooming Same. Do we remember that one? Asked Karen.
The rain. I think I can. Is it kind of like a shouty one in part? It's like a comedy one. Oh, man, I've got
I don't know it, I've got to say.
Right, here's the thing. There's bits clinging everywhere, I don't want them to cling. So I may have to, you know, when Cora's been in the studio, right, there's a little bit glitter, but it's not through every single set. When I use one little bit of glitter, we're eating it for weeks. Right, I need a brush, because this is I'm not happy with that. So if it's anywhere you don't want it to be, and you can't tighten it up a bit, just abort the whole thing. And then that's what I'm doing. Getting rid of the bits I just don't like. It's too clingy. I should have used the anti-static bag again.
Bridget says, it's raining in my heart. Is that?
'Cause it's raining.
Buddy, isn't it? Raining in my heart.
The weatherman says fine today. Something like that.
He doesn't know that you've gone away and it's raining. Raining in my heart.
I was going the other way.
You were, weren't you?
Yeah,
I tried to follow you.
Yeah, well, good luck on that. Right, I'm going to just heat that and just be done with it. Right, okay.
Eurythmics, Here Comes the Rain Again.
Here comes the rain again,
Like a memory,
tearing me apart like a
new emotion.
Yeah, because
So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Something like that.
Phenomenal voice, Annie.
Well, thank you very much.
Annie.
Oh, Annie.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Annie. Wow, I'd love to see Annie in concert, you know, that's what we need to do when she's out and about and roaming and everybody else is at some point. Definitely want to see Annie.
Please do Along the River Bank and the Last Flower Collection.
Alright.
I don't know the tune to that one.
Yeah, I really
We know what you mean.
You hum it,
We
son,
know it. Yeah, you hum it, son. We'll play it.
Right, so
Oh,
we've got a very
misery.
card here. But it needs more contrast, it needs more dark in the corner. Now, if I had access to my inks, I would put that on, because we need to go dark. I don't need a black suit for some reason is going dark as I need it to go.
Black suit.
Black suit.
Is that
Suit.
black
That's
soot
the next.
to the rest of us?
Oh, suit.
Soot.
Suit. S-O-O. Ooh, suit.
Soot.
So the thing is, because this is embossing powder, it's going to resist the ink. So fear not, you can go over it again and just darken where you will. Because it really does need to make the middle look lighter, you need to make the outside look darker. Without the dark, there is no light, Maria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rainy Days and Mondays, Lisa Beecham from the lovely DT.
How did that start? Rainy days and Mondays always get
Me down.
Oh yeah.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit.
I thought it was going to be another thing that rhymed with quit. I won't say it.
I don't know what you mean.
Do you know?
No.
Oh, alright.
Annie Lennox, Who's That Girl?
Who's that girl running
Around with him. Tell me, who's that girl?
Yeah, I loved Eurythmics. Oh, when Sweet Dreams came out, I was like, what? This is amazing. Loved it. That was my era there. Loved it.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Just like God's been falling. Nothing seems to fit.
'Cause raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling.
Right, that looks better, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, Sue Grover. Sue wants some Elvis Presley.
Oh, I don't know loads of Elvis. Now, I'm your older sister. Could be written, like singing that with you. She loved Elvis.
Which Elvis would you like, Sue?
There's all Cooper this. Right, so
Yes.
I'm happy with this one. Right, so here's the thing. I'm going to stick that on the card. I think it looks all right. Blingy. I've got the card prepared here. I'm going to stick that on there like that.
Welcome to Jean Lathwaite.
I'm going to wipe the background. It could be better, black needs to be blacker. You need more contrast. What you could use, as I said, is the paints, the watercolour paints, the black, the liquids with a little bit of glycerin and on your applicator, and that would be very black, and I'd be happier with that. I'm looking for a tape runner. So some unfortunate can have this sent to them. We can do a little thing, can't we, Maria?
We could, a little giveaway.
Yeah, they're all leaving now. It's like, forget that.
Louise would like...
Just say Maria's on it, name on it? No.
'Cause I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, it's easy to sing along to, you too as well. Yeah, all the easy little voices.
Tony of the Mickey taking
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
Let's just, really call him out on this.
Yeah.
That's Sherry's Tony.
Yeah, go on, Sherry's Tony. Yeah, come on then.
Wants Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah, he's having a laugh, isn't he? Can I do raspberry beret instead? Oh, dearie me. Yeah, no challenge there then. Right, so we're going to sit this man here. She gonna go there. See where that little shadows are waiting for her? Yeah, there you go. Now, if I had my 3D gel, that would look good 3D gels. Not sure where I'm scanning, I'm searching.
I think it's in the drawer behind you.
Is it in the drawer behind me?
Yeah, try there. It's the wonder, the wonder of you.
I've got a new one here. Oh, a brand new 3D gel. Bear with. Oh, it's everywhere.
Here she is struggling.
Yeah, everywhere.
There you go.
Alright, so, yeah.
Wave at the camera, Sheena.
Yeah. Are you doing, did you do me on the thing?
I've got you on a front on shot. Say hi.
Wicked.
In fact, wave hello to Lynn Haig.
Hello, Lynn Haig.
There you go.
There you go. Now, I haven't got my syringe going here either, so we've just got a bit of it here. Oh, got a bit of good blue on there. Amy's got a bit.
Whoa, did you see what I just did there? A little twist.
Oh,
come on, let's twist again,
I fear for the
like we did last summer.
Because she's going to find new buttons and things going on. I mean, really, you may want to take some seasick pills or something, because, with the effects. You like an effect with that, Maria, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it almost as much as I like
vortex.
twinkles.
Like what?
Twinkles.
Oh, twinkles. I think
Sparkles.
Pimples. What?
Oh, bit of bling.
Bit of bling. Right, little kitty cat there. The shadows waiting. And you can reinforce these shadows if you've lost them a bit as well through all the stuff. Oh, where's the cat gone? Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty.
Lisa Beecham would like Walking Back to Happiness.
Walking back to happiness.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Said goodbye to loneliness.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
I never knew I'd miss you. Now I know what I must do.
Walking back to happiness.
With you.
All right, and stop.
Okay. I like that one, Helen Shapiro. I was we're doing. Your dad was laughing when I did the Valdunican. We did the walk tall, and I did the walk tall, walk straight, and look
the world right in the eye.
And it was like walk tall, walk tall.
Yeah, you're doing the backing singers as well as Val himself.
Yeah, but it was the worst. Like, in that era, they really did like dodgy backing singing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Walk tall, walk tall. Was it? Remember Pinky and Perky? It sounded like, remember little Pinky and Perky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, I say this is where don't encourage me anymore, because you know I will. Right.
Did we have a suggestion for the Elvis song yet?
Oh, you still on that? Very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
You say it again.
With a little umbrella.
Ask Elvis. Roughly car.
With a little pussycat.
All the people in America, I apologise. You take the mick out of us any day. It was I'd loved Steve Rice Ask Elvis. That was brilliant. I wish he'd bring that back. The bloke who did that. Oh, look, he's not behaving, isn't he? I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that. I'll do it later, because he needs to hold said umbrella. But it needs to be like that over his head as well. We need to get the positioning right. Right, we'll do that later. But that's that first card. painful though it may have been, we went through a little bit of a dark period, but we came through it together, didn't we?
We did.
And
Yeah, it's all a learning process.
Yeah,
Not just crafting, but also this mighty thing called Switcher Studio.
Yeah, Maria's loving that. We're switching all over the place, and I've lost the lid off the collab. Oh, I found it. It's all right. It's okay.
Oh my goodness, it's coming in thick and fast now. We've got 2 requests.
What we got?
Wooden Heart.
Oh.
Start me off.
Dooby-doo.
Treat me right, treat me good, treat me like you know you should. 'Cause I'm made of wood and I don't have a wooden heart.
I was going the other way again.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going up. I was going to do the finish. Now the big finish.
And then
right,
we've
there you
got...
go, guys. That's the first card there. And there's this kind of... Can you see the heart? Look. You know what to do to make these out.
Yeah.
Mask on.
No, I do like it. The heart does show.
Does it show?
It does show.
That's good.
You're all heart.
I am all heart, Maria. Right, there you go, Maddie. That was for you. Next request, not yours.
Oh, we're losing Tinny because her internet's rubbish.
Oh, no. Well, at least you know you can watch it on the next... What's it called? What, no, just on the Facebook Live. It's nothing like catch-up.
Yeah, Tinny, we will be putting it up on the page and on Sheena's Inkette, so you should be able to watch it with... and fast forward over the singing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, so, shall we do another? You want another? It's quite similar to that one, actually, just using the other thing. I had this one prepared, that's all, and I thought we could do it if you want to do it. So...
Give us some hearts if you'd like to see another.
I'll show you the card. That's the card if you want to see that one.
Oh, that's following on with my little red umbrella theme, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, I thought we'd stick with the kind of rain thing going on, that going on there. I've got Pamela's here. Feel the same kind of look how different. Look, that and that. How cool was that? This is the one I did.
I love that.
On the US live one I did, didn't it? On the US shows.
Yeah.
And that one is the one I had prepared to show you. Could use the other stencil, but just part of it. But yeah, we'll do this one. That's all right with you.
Maddie Cooper says, thank you, Sheena.
You're welcome, lovely.
Hello, Kathy Pugh.
Right, so... Good thing is I've got this partially done as well, partially prepared. So what I'm going to do, what I've done is I've cut out a circular type shape there. But a circle in the sand.
Round and round.
Done there.
There was a request a minute ago for What's New, Pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pussycat,
pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do.
You and pussycat knows.
And stop.
Right, looking for an ink pad here.
So what you got yourself there? A little mask?
I've got a mask.
For the sun or the moon?
Mask. And I'm looking for my... Are you on my camera here? Are you on the overhead?
I'm still on the overhead.
Great, because then you won't see me doing this stuff. So yeah, I've got a mask. And I was looking for slate, but I'm just going to do it all black now. That's it. Back to black. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. No colours anymore, I want them to turn black. That's turning in with a bit of stones anyway.
Never really a stones follower.
Okay.
Liz Castle's joined us. Liz, you'll be able to watch the whole thing back because we'll be posting it on this page and also on Sheena's Ankettes? Inkettes.
Don't you have a little overlay you can put on? Go on, show them what you can do. Go on, try it out. Go on, watch this, watch. She's going happy here.
Right, Liz Castle, this is for you. Get a load of this. Wow!
Boom! We're dangerous, aren't
boom,
we?
boom, boom, shake the room. Here we go.
Seriously, next
boom.
week, God help you all. I did not see the screen for all that graphics.
Yeah.
I was thinking you need one with just like Maria was here. Or I'm in control graphic by Maria. Keep popping up.
How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. There you go. That was another request. That wasn't just me going off on a tangent.
Willow's going to be coming through going, what? Where? Hey, hang on. She's taken to spotting dogs on the telly, hasn't she?
Oh, that's so funny. She starts barking at them.
The size of her, you know.
Like, wait, what are you doing in my living room?
Really. She walks up to the telly, and I know, but it's like you could, it's like stiff, solid, and it's like, look at you, you're a cockapoo. Seriously, honestly, you're not scaring many here. She wouldn't have it, would she? Because you think you wouldn't have to dog to watch the telly, but when now and again she catches our eye, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And she's not pleased. That's pleased about it. So we've got a misty, ethereal. You know what this is a bit like? Stick to the path, lads. Stick to the path. An American Werewolf in London. I mean, that's kind of like a dog face tonight, isn't it? So what are you laughing at?
Lisa Beecham says her dog Clyde is growling.
He's probably got taste. That's probably what it is. Right. So here's the thing. I'm going to use part of the stencil now. I'm going to use the trees, yeah, right? And I'm going to pop them. I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do one like that there. I'm not going to anchor it down. And I'm going to do it, try to attempt with a black suit. That's not much on it. Right, okay, I'm going to tape it. Decision made. And I'm taping it.
Whilst you're doing that, we'll say hello to Patricia Silverwood.
Hello, Patricia Silverwood. More tape, because I've got the embossing powder all over me other bit. Terrible, I can't use that tape. Okay.
Willow is a cockapoo.
Yeah. She's a good girl. She's lovely. She's not spoilt at all, is she?
Hello, Tina Dore.
Isn't she?
What's that?
She's a very good girl. Didn't do anything other than just barking sometimes when she's a bit vocal. She gets that from Maria.
Rude.
Right, so this is going to darken this slightly. It's not going to be really, really dark. I really do think I need to try and locate the other me pigments, because I want the foreground to be much darker than this. I'm not going to get them dark with this ink pad. However, that should hopefully have a bit of a shadowy dark tree and that bit there, like that. Yay, cool. So just use part of the stencil. I'm going to do the same with the other side. Now I'm actually going to use that same one because it comes out a little bit more. So I'm going to tape that there.
Hi to Diane Ellis, Sheena.
Hello, Diane. Ooh.
And Paula.
Hey, Paula. That was a song. Do you remember it, Maria?
No, you're on your own with that one.
Paul and Paula. And it was called Hey Paula. I bet it took them ages to think that one up, right?
Yeah.
Right, so that should be fine there. So the stencil, it's always that thing where it doesn't let as much happen until you move the stencil away, then you go, oh, look at that, who would have thunk it? Right, now, I do want it a bit darker. Not sure how to achieve that. We might try the oxides a little bit in the foreground and go across like that, so bringing it in a little bit. Let's see if we can get it darker with that.
Another lady whose name's gone off my screen now, so apologies, has also asked, will you be bringing these back?
Well, yeah, if we can, we will, absolutely. We can put it to the channel and see if they'll do that, and if it was, we'll have a talk to Steph and see what we can come up with, Maria.
Yeah.
So if there's some way to get them to you, return some way. There, that's what I wanted. So you've got the different, not easy peasy, but effective, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
It looks like a little Red Riding Hood will be there. Or, again, like I said, American Werewolf in London.
Ah, woo!
Whoa. I really like that film, but it's still a bit scary, isn't it? Right, so we're going to put that there. Like that, that'll do. and do the same, wrong one, on this side.
Hi, Marianne Gilchrist.
Evening all. Thank
Evening
you
all.
so much for joining us. And you know what we'll be doing, I hate to tell you, but we're planning on doing more, aren't we, Maria? Now that we're all set up, and now that she's got a switch out to the studio, she has the power.
Got a new
She's
toy.
got the power.
Yeah. Hi, Janine.
Lovely, jubbly, look at that, handsome, beautiful, beauty, job for her. Right, so we've got that going on there. We're going to create again the shadow. We can take the this away now. Look, there you go. Oh, you know what I've done? Oh, I just took that away before I did the little tree. Tell you what was I like this week, Maria? I dropped everything. Oh, you should have seen me trying to prepare the shows the other day. It was painful. I kept getting fingerprints all over things, and then I would have to start again. And it was like, you know, all the things that you could do wrong that you do wrong. Yeah. Right, we'll put that one over the moon, like the other ones. Sort that out. Fix it. Can we fix it, Maria?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. And then we'll move that across to there. And we'll get the lighter one over again.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Gillian. Hi, Lydia. Janet wants to know, do you only sell through Create and Craft?
Indeed we do, Janet. We are, the thing, yeah, we do. There may be different changes in that in future, but right now, and because of the, you know, the COVID thing, and everything's on hold, everything's just had to, you know, we're lucky we've got a channel to sell as it is with the current situation, and it's you know, things are happening, it's not ideal, and things are, you know, but we're talking, trying to get things sorted out, Maria, are we not?
We are.
And fingers crossed, we've got, you know, a good listening ear now, haven't we?
Yep.
So
I've got 2 good listening ears.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Right, okay, there's got a lot of glycerin on that, but I just didn't want that as bright, that moon. Man, I've messed it up a little bit. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right, if what we can do, we'll just full bleach it out a little bit. It's just too white, so I'm gonna just use a little bit of water and just drag a little bit of this out like that, and a bit of kitchen paper.
So hang on, you went over that with your applicator to dull the moon down.
I should have done that. What the process should have been: do the background, remove the moon, dull it down a little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Then do the trees. However, if you remember, I forgot to do take the thing off, didn't I?
Aha.
Yeah. So hence, we didn't get to do that. So, but it, yeah, be alright. Be fine. By the time we get the rain on, I've planned to do a deluge now. You'll never see it. That little rain shower is going to be a monsoon now, Maria.
Do I card make? Kerry wants to know. Not very often, but for family birthdays and things like that, then absolutely. But I've started to get into painting. Sheena started me off painting.
Amazing. Oh, you know, the other day I was talking on TV about crafts and also mediums that you might love and mediums that you might not love. Let me try this quickly.
I'm going to get my latest one, Sheena, and you can show it.
Yeah, go on, show it. I want to show them. Seriously, okay, let me do this now. I can talk to you. So we met via a craft workshop in card making, and Maria can make lovely cards, and that's great. But it's what I do, and it's so what she started to do was she tried watercolours. You've tried. Give me a minute, and I'll show them in a second. Put them there. So you tried watercolours, didn't love them. Tried pencils, ordinary, wax-based pencils, weren't loving them. Rocked watercolour pencils, however. So, so this the thing is don't think that, you try one thing and it's like, no, can't do it. Find the medium that suits you, because it is absolutely 100% true that it's there. And then, but what Maria's been doing is doing her absolute own thing. In fact, I'm not allowed in the dining room. The dining room, I have to say, is trashed when Maria is creating. It's like full-on creative process. Every single paint is out, everything's out, and I'm not allowed anywhere near, am I, till you're done.
Mm-mm.
But I love that because that's all your thing. It's your thing, and I've got my thing, and I think that's cool and that's healthy. And when she brings them through, it's like, what? Now and again, you get the thing that'll say, how do I mix a really warm brown again? So I help out like that, and you know, or what do you think? And you're never happy with it. She never leaves it alone. So I've banned you from using my things. So this was, look, how cool is that? So our friend, and there's going to be a pause. This is a sad, very, very sad bit, and it's a true sad bit. Our besties, Brenda and Karen. Karen has just, she's the same age as me, and she's just lost her twin, Babs. We just lost her a few days ago, didn't we? After a very long, horrible battle with cancer, and it was horrible. It was a completely unrelated cancer that got her. It was horrible.
She was super brave.
She was super amazingly inspirational and brave, and she was a diving instructor, and so Maria's painted a choice of pictures for Karen, and the first one was this turtle, which I like to call Crush, like, whoa, totally, whoa, dude. Right, so then we've got also this one, which I love. And we gave Karen a choice, didn't we? And Karen chose this one because this represents the two of them.
Yeah.
Barbara and our beloved, who's also there with her now. And I just think the spirit of it is fabulous because it's all about the sea and the ocean and doing freedom and happiness, and it just says everything. It says all of that to me, and I think it's perfect. And I'm so proud of her when you brought this through. I think it's fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah, so proud of her.
And back to crafting.
So back to that, and back to happy. There you go.
Yay.
Right. Okay. So I'll say back to happy. There's not much happy about that card, is there? Look at that. Oh, we need a bit of light in there. Right.
If you're happy and you know it, make a card.
Right, I've got glycerin all over it. I'm just going to wipe this a little bit because I'm not sure which side I used, which side I didn't use. Be careful you don't mess your stencils up when you're doing this. And right, okay, no idea, but we'll pop that on there. So we're going to use a bit of rain on this now. I don't know what I did with that. Right, back to what you can put through there. Now you could use, I'm going to pop these little bits here. You could use a what am I saying there? You know, like the gorgeous Cadence modelling gels, the paste with all the glitter in them and everything. They're fabulous. You could use them, but that will take longer to dry.
Bit further up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just taking it on.
Okay.
Come back. So what I'm going to do is embossing powders again, and I still would like that white with the glitter in it. I wonder here. Should we try something else? I'm asking you, shall we? You know what? I've made a decision. I'm going to. Watch what I'm going to do here. Right, seen it here first, guys, and if it doesn't work, we won't speak of it. New applicator, check it out. We have glycerin. Ba, ba, ba.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have, where's the gouache? Gouache. Ba, ba, ba. Right, want more gouache than glycerin, because I want it white. Talking quietly because it's very, very serious.
We probably should qualify it's actually gouache.
Yeah, it's gouache. But that's in honour of Dan, the man. Right, so that there. I'm going to mix the two when worlds collide. And I'll tell you why. White for the opacity. I'm going to get the embossing powder out I need to use. I'm going to use this time. Oh, it's icicle. Oh, it's icicle white with silver in it. But that's what I've been looking for. Right, but this time I'm going to use a sparkle. There with. Stay tuned. I'm building up the suspense. Oh, I haven't brought any of the glittery ones through. Seriously, we'll use that one then. Clear sparkle I have. It's all good. Clear sparkle, right? Because we're going a bit off piste here. So what I'm doing, I'm going to mix this in with that. So a bit of glycerin in with the gouache. The white with the gouache for the white pigment, glycerin to keep it wet longer and to hold the embossing powder. That's the plan. Alright? Applicator, splodge through. I'm making quite a bit of this. I might need to mix it quite a bit more. And I don't think you want to hang around when you're doing this either, because it will dry quite quickly.
Can you push it a bit further up your thing without?
I'm just going to mix a bit more of this and then out of space and time, woman. It's essential. Right. Okay. So I'm just splodging through, guys, right? As we do to stencil with the two of them. Now, providing I've got enough glycerin on there, not enough come through there because there's not much in that aperture, I'm going to use that sparkle. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of opacity, because the sparkle, even though it looks white, will just turn clear when it's heated. Oh, I haven't done it again, I haven't put that embossing thing on it.
Hello to Dorothy and to Norma.
To Norma? Was that Norma Wilson?
Norma Mumsy Allen.
Ah, right, okay. Right, so yeah, look, you can see we've got some colour through there, and we'll see more when we mix a bit more and put it on with a ring. So I think we'll be okay here. I'm going to mix up a little bit more of that. So this could be an acrylic as well, but you definitely want the glycerin in it to make it keep it wet. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Anti-static bag.
Anti-static bag. That through there. I'm just going to hold that there and stencil through. I'll try and bring it up so you can see a bit better. And mix all that in together. And then quickly pounce through. Glycerin. I think that's what we need, is more glycerin. There's loads of white still in the applicator, so just the glycerin is all I need to keep it wet and keep it going to get through there. It's not going to be an opaque white, but it's going to make it so that there's some base there that you can see a bit more of the bling than just on the dark.
Hi to Michelle, who's watching.
Have a little bit more white through. A bit more of that. Like that. And then, so the thing is the reason I want to show you this. You might not have everything that you see on a tutorial, and this is why I've been using different colouring products as well. So I'll use pencils sometimes, I'll use watercolour sometimes. Obviously if there's the liquid pigments are in stock, I'll use them. But the point being, shouldn't stop you. There's usually a way around it. There's usually a fix. There's just something you can do to get there. Right? And that's the fun of, I think the fun of crafting is to be creative and to find those little tweaks. Try them out. Might work, might not work. I think this has given us enough, a little bit of a base and a bit of opacity to work. So might not hear me again, so I'm going to do this.
Rosin says she's making notes because she might not remember, but Rosin, we're going to be posting it on Sheena's page, her main page, as well as on Sheena's Inkettes. So you'll be able to watch it back in its entirety and pause it and stop at your leisure.
Yeah. You know which bit should be playing over and over, Maria? The singing bit.
The singing bit, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I like that. That looks looks really nice. It's got a little icicle. It's a little bit like a little bit ethereal.
That's what Susan Clamp's saying, that they could be icicles.
Yeah, they do look good icicles. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, you see the first icicles, rain, bit of gouache, and you're sorted. Right, okay. We are getting there, you lovely people. So again, this is, who's done this one? Tracy's done this one, and she's used texture paste. She's used this, again, it's one of those cards, it looks simple, but there's more to it than you think. So there's texture on here, there's paste on here. That's going to take longer to dry. You may have them, you may not have them, but we can get a similar look with what we've got at hand. So have a play, and look, that's clearly wrong. Look. Seriously?
Is lockdown getting to you, Sheena?
It's a bit of a worry, isn't it, Neil? It is a bit of a worry. Oh, man. So, right, we will now, this is going to be stuck to the base card, which I'm going to do in a sec. I'm going to do it now. Look,
Sue Grover would like to know, what is Sheena's Inkettes?
Ah, right. Sheena's Inkettes is a group that created a bit that now, and it's a group that you can request to join. And on there is held all of the cards from previous shows, all of the team hangout. It's like a virtual clubhouse for my design team. So everything that you see, everything that you want to know, everything that the stuff we show on TV after the shows, and you think, didn't miss, I can't remember it now, or I can't watch it back, or I couldn't record it, but I'd like to know. Have a look there. That's where you're going to see all of that stuff. And if you use a card like this, and it's Tracy's card, my team absolutely love to ask and share, and that's part of what they do. It's not just about making cards. It's all about the education, because we always say something's only as good as you know what to do with it. And sometimes, if things sell out, you don't get to show them fully. This is what happens, and this is what I said we're going to do a live with the ones that I've just done. The Flora, that's going to happen.
Up your mat, please.
Up your mat, please.
There we go.
To you. Thank you very much.
And as if by magic, in comes Sheena's Inkettes on the bottom of the screen.
Look at this, seriously. Right, so we've got the little girl. She's going to stand somewhere like, I've done that. I wanted to put a shadow on there. Probably shouldn't have done that without before I put the thing on, but that she can go there. She's looking at it. It's really sweet, isn't it? Right, we're going to do this. We're going to use some black soot. I'm going to give her a little bit of a highlight like I did before. Let's do that now. Come back to that. We'll do the shadows as I did. So you can see it's the same kind of formula. It's the same thing. Don't forget to give it a little bit of dimension with the shadows on the umbrella as well. And underneath where they're standing, it grounds them. It makes them look like they're part of that actual world instead of just hover people and pets. And so we've got that little bit there. Made tons of difference already, definitely. So that's sorted. And then we can just need the highlight on her. So back to the highlighter kit. If the highlighter kit is in, when it's in, don't miss them. Get them when you can, because the way things are at the minute as well. Sometimes there's pauses and gaps in products being available. Right, so highlighter kit on the umbrella, same deal. So a little bit down those little ridges, and if you use your brush very lightly and just drag it down the little bits there, you'll find that it will follow the channels. So you don't even have to be that steady of hand. You just have to trust the die. The force is with you. Right? Like that. And then a little bit of water just to blend that a little bit again. So we've got a little bit of softer highlight.
Sherry says, could you round out the umbrella on the back side?
Yes, that's what I did on the other one a little bit. Definitely.
Right.
And you could decoupage it. You can cut that there and just cut another one and build it up even more. So you've got it separate from that little thing, which you would, but just for time, I've just used the one layer. But yeah, absolutely, Sherry. You want to give it a bit of dimension. With dyes, if you with my collections, a lot of them are dyes. This is the first one I've just done dyes, and it didn't need the stamps because it's all about the silhouettes and dimension with it. But when you've got both in a collection, if you're just going to have it flat to the card, then you may as well, in my book, just use the stamp. So if you're using the die, definitely don't forget to lift it away from the back of the card. Use your dimensional glue, use whatever you've got, and make it stand out. So we've got the little girl there highlighted. We can wipe that up there.
Kerry says, is the gouache a white paint?
It's what it is. What gouache is an opaque watercolour. So it's got the same what makes a paint up is a binder and a pigment. So the pigment's the white stuff, the thing that gives it the paint colour. So that says it's white powdery pigment. But that wouldn't stick to your card without a binder, which is the gluey gloopy stuff that holds it together. So the same gluey gloopy stuff that holds watercolour paints together is the same gluey gloopy stuff that holds gouache together. So it's like a gum arrow because the binder that breaks down again. So unlike acrylic paint, which is like acrylic, it's a plastic. When that dries, you can't wet it again. You know, watercolour paints are designed to be in little palettes and pans. So the whole thing is that they're solid, you add water, they break down, you apply them to what they do. And there's enough of this binder, this gum arrow-based binder, to hold them to cards and things. But you wouldn't paint furniture with them. That's where your acrylics come in. And you wouldn't get what they call like an impasto, a thick mark on a card where you use a palette knife and stiff brushes to get texture. That's where you would use acrylics for that, or paste for that. So that is what gouache is just an opaque, so basically you can't see through it. It works on black card, on dark card, watercolour, and you get it in all colours. It's not such a popular medium to use, it's but as watercolour, but the white is fabulous. It's great for if you use coloured pencils, if you use watercolour pencils, if you use just anything like this for your highlights. It's absolutely fabulous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on with a little bit of 3D glue. Right there. And then I'm going to put the shadows in it. So let's stick these on here, and you would put a little bit more and use your syringe and things, but I haven't got it loaded, so just a little bit like that. So I'll stand here off to the side a little bit there. If you want to think of like composition as well, they always say that, like the rule of thirds. So if you split your card into three, imagine 3 lines across, and then 3 lines like that way. A good place to have your focal point is where those little thirds like intersect. It's just a thing. You might want to do it. You might.
So on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I never knew that.
Did you not know where
Top tip. Sheena Douglass.
I know. There you go. So we'll pop her there. She's just looking at the moon with our umbrella.
So a few people are saying that they're joining in, Kets, whilst they're on here. Please remember to answer the questions, otherwise we'll have to decline the application and you'll have to start again. So
yeah, we just want
please.
to know you're a real person and stuff, you know. Because yeah. And then you can right now. So
is that an 8 and 8?
Sorry, Maria.
Is that an 8 by 8 card?
It you know what? I'll measure it. Give me a sec. I'll have a look. Right. So this, I can't find a cat. This one's, well, that's a huge dog in it. Well, he could be looking after her, couldn't he? Could be coming in the screen. It could just be her. I'm just going to leave it as her. She's just there, just her. And I'm going to do a little bit of a. If I find a cat, if somebody wants this one, I'll stick a cat on it. But I can't find one cut out. So that little will fall on the floor, and I'm going to lose valuable time trying to find it. So yeah. But you could have a little dog. She could have a little cute little retriever there looking after it. If you want to make it look so that the dog's not massive, if you put it further back, this is back to Father Ted, if you remember that. One of the cows, the one of the cows, these are close, that one's far away. If you put that dog way back there, that looks like a Newfoundland.
It looks like he's flying as well.
And it looks like he's flying a bit, right. But if you bring it right to the foreground, he looks like a smaller dog, just on a different plane, like myself, in the foreground. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, just be careful about the positioning if you want to make them look a bit different. Sure. I'll not put him on yet, we'll put him on later maybe, but we'll just do that little cast shadow.
So Susan says you could have the little girl holding a balloon.
Absolutely, and that little one of them just flying away looks really cool if you do that. So just use this, look where the moon is, and imagine it coming across like that, the light, but in that opposite side where the light is, going to be the shadow.
And there is a balloon in this set as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, absolutely. We've got, and I had, and there's a. It looks really good if you do a little spot colour, like the kite, for example. You could have the little kite as a spot colour in there as well. Yeah. And again, if it's for man's card, he loves cycling, or anybody's card that loves cycling, you could do like, you know, the red bike with him standing next to that. So much you can do. It was just such a simple set, but so usable, you know, so. And then that's always the case, isn't it? It's the complicated things. You know, you find all this stuff, and simple is usually just a lot of the time better. And you all could see this and could embrace how you could use it. So you can see there, quick card, another one, and shall we recap what we did? So it was that one. And again, use it. I kind of like the fact that we just used mostly black soot, a bit of embossing powder, and nothing, not product heavy. You only need a few things to make both of these cards. And even if you haven't got all of the things, we even compromised and improvised. And what you could do as well, instead of doing what I did, you could put the stencil down, stencil through with the white gouache, just let it dry. And then put the, or white acrylic would be even better. Then put the glycerin and embossing powder on top, if you want it more white. End of. So, but it's up to you. So that was that one, and that was the other one that we made. So,
can you hold that one on its side, because it's got real dimension?
Should we do it on that one? Should we do it on this?
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah, go on then. We'll do it that way.
There you go.
We can. Is that in shot there?
Yes.
Yay! Go team! Right, so yeah, that's easier. You can see the dimension, you see it there. Are you liking the new camera setup, lovelies? If you are, we will refine it, and I should have to think what she's going to have going on next time. Oh, when she finds new buttons, just be warned. I've hooked the umbrella around his arm now. That's it. That one there, as it should be.
Can you turn it on its end so people can actually see that dimension that you've got with the dimension glue?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
See how much the umbrella's actually off their cord there. So what
So impressive.
do is we're trying to not have frequent trips to the post office for the obvious reasons. So if you if we pick a random couple of winners, just for anybody who's commented, if you're interested, if you would like it, just, you know, say a yes please, and we'll do a random selection, and we'll send them out to you. But don't wait if it's not there, like, you know, in a few days' time. It might be a week, might be two, because we're just saving stuff up to go on when we're
yeah.
Try not to go out there, especially after Andrea and Joe, when they blink and don't go anywhere. Seriously, oh man, yeah. So thank you. It's been a pleasure. Probably do it next Sunday, do you reckon?
Yeah.
I've got shows again. I should try and do them, not if it's like show the next day. We'll not do that, but we'll have a look. We'll do one within the next so many days. Yeah, we'll not leave it be in a week or so. And we might just even freestyle it. If you want to try that, play with a new kit, who knows?
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled on Sheena's Inkets.
Thank you very much all. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you later. Take care.